that turn to dust. Watch love blow west like a wagon rust. But this old six string's my only kin. She don't lie, she don't give in. Cigarette sold, but I light it still. With thunder rolling over every hill. And if the devil's watching, let him see. This song's for the ones like me. Ain't no fire without rain, no soul without a little pain. I ride where the wind forgets my name, but my voice still howls like a midnight train. No saints, no sin to explain. Just a man and his fire in the rain.
If you ever hear a tune in the storm, know it's a cowboy, broken and worn. He don't beg, he don't pray,
He just sings 'cause he ain't got nothing else to say. Ain't no fire without rain, no grit without the chain. Some burn quick, some burn slow, but the true ones blaze when the cold winds blow. Let them laugh, let them call me insane. I'm just a fire that dances in the rain.
Boots full of dust, coat soaked in smoke. That house on the hill, just embers and no. I ain't looking back, not to cry or forgive. You burned down alive, got no reason to live. Ash in my blood, flame in my chest. I rode through the fire, now I ain't like the rest. No prayers on my lips, no names in my song. Just me and the wind and the trail that's long. Graves in the dust, crosses all bare. No one left now to say a last prayer. The smoke took my past, the fire took my name, but I ride like a shadow, too tired for shame. Ash in my blood, fire in my eyes. I buried my heart where the black crow flies. A man don't need much when he's already gone, just a saddle, a gun, and the wheel to ride on. I ain't no hero, I ain't no thief, but what I lost too deep. If the reaper comes, let him ride with pride, but I got a bullet if he rides by my side. Ash in my blood, dust on my face, the flames behind me, no time to waste. A whisper, a whistle, a crack of the bone. This road don't forgive, and I ride it alone. The night crawls in, the stars don't shine. Death pulls up her chair by mine. I pour 2 drinks, the dust turns red. She says, you're lucky, boy, not dead. Ashes in my glass, burning slow. The wind don't ask, it just blows. If this is my last ride through the past, then let me drink these ashes in my glass. She lights her smoke, the match burns low. Says you've run far, now time to go. I grin and I take one last sip. Say you don't own me, death, I don't slip. Ashes in my glass, burning slow. The wind don't ask, it just blows. If this is my last ride through the past, then let me drink these ashes in my glass. Desert hums at a lonely tune. The whiskey fades beneath the moon. Her eyes are black, my soul is white. 2 old souls on the same damn side. Ashes in my glass, no regrets. The night's not done, the sun still sets. If I fade to dust when the shadows pass, I'll smile and raise my ashes in the glass. I turn steel. My hands still shake from the weight I feel. Smoking pain on a broken trail. A man still breathes, though the heart might fail. Blood and dust, it's all I trust. Ain't no saints, just iron and rust. You can take my name, but not my flame. I'll ride through hell just the same. Whiskey burns where the wounds don't show. I made my bed where the lost ones go. Crows still sing on a gallows tree. Ain't no mercy left for me. Blood and dust, it's all I trust. Ain't no saints, just iron and rust. You can take my name, but not my flame. I'll ride through hell just the same.
fire. The reaper smiles, but I don't tire. One more breath, one more sin. If death rides close, I'll let her in. Blood and dust, my soul's disguise. I see the truth in a vulture's eyes. You can take my bones when the day is done, but you'll never break what I've become.
I ain't born for begging, ain't bred for chains. I was raised by thunder and desert rains. Boots made for dust and a heart full of fire, riding straight into the belly of night. Boots made for dust, not standing still. Wind at my back and iron in my will. No flag, no badge, no soul to trust. Just smoke in my breath and boots made for dust. I left my name by a broken gate, traded hope for fire and a twist of fate. The road don't ask and the wind don't care, but the devil rides fast and I'm already there. Boots made for dust, not standing still. Spurs in the dirt and a blade for the kill. Ain't no choir, ain't no rush, just blood on my hands and boots made for dust. Just a shadow that walks where angels fled. I don't run, I ride and trust the trail. If it ends in fire, I'll blaze it well. Boots made for dust, not standing still. A soul carved out by desert will. When the reaper comes, he rides or bust. I'll smile back. My boots made for dust. Rain keeps beating on my leather sleeves, and the wind hums low through the dying trees. My strings are wet, but my hands still play these outlaw hymns that don't fade away. Ash on my lip,
boots in the mud. Memories a river and I'm caught in the flood. No shelter, no shine, no clean escape. Just a storm-worn man in a weathered shape. Cinders in the rain, I burn and bend, singing like I got nothing left to defend. No choir, no cross, no saving grace. Just a cowboy's growl and a ghost embrace. If the thunder calls, I won't explain. I'll just ride on through the cinders in the rain. That old handpan's gone, traded for strings. Now I fight back demons with the songs I sing. Lost my faith in silver and saints, but I still believe in the sound wood makes. Whiskey is warm, but it don't forgive, and I've done things I got to outlive. But I pick each note like I carve a trail through dust and fire and the devil's way. Cinders in the rain, I burn and bend, singing like I got nothing left to defend. No choir, no cross, no saving grace. Just a cowboy's growl and a ghost embrace. If the thunder calls, I won't explain. I'll just ride on through the cinders in the rain. You can run from a fight, you can run from the law, but not from the howl that you hear in the draw. So I play with my teeth and I hum with my scars while the sky comes crashing down like a jar. Cinders in the rain, smoke on my tongue. I ain't old, but I damn sure ain't young. Got no future in a borrowed name, but I keep singing through the wind and flame. Let the storm wash blood from this outlaw's chain. I'm still burning through the cinders in the rain. Whiskey's warm, but my soul's gone cold. Dreams I buried in a desert hole. The cross behind me don't got my name, but the raven knows I ain't playing that game. Sleeping on the wood where the dead don't rest. Leather around my heart, bullet in my chest. Candle burning like a promise broke, but I still breathe through the ghost and smoke. Crows don't cry for cowboys, they just watch them fall. Ain't no tears on tombstone, just names too small. I ain't dead, just damn tired of trying. But I ain't gonna ride out lying. Sun creeps up like a rusty blade, cut my pride where I lay. But this glass is full and I still stand, with a prayer in dirt and a gun in hand. Crows don't cry for cowboys, they just count the years. Ain't no
You hear that wing beat? That's not the end coming. That's just time flapping past. And I ain't ready to be history. Crows don't cry for cowboys, they just tip their wings over bones and bottles and broken strings. But I ride on with my blood and sing, 'cause the West ain't done with men like him.
Sun's hanging low, the streets gone quiet. Smoke curls slow like a ghost on a dive. My boots don't shake, my heart don't care. I'm facing death in her cold black stare. Dead man stare, no breath, no prayer, just dust and bones and the smoking air. If she blinks first, I'll tip my hat, say, guess it ain't my time for that. She grins so wide through the ashen flame, I can hear her whisper my middle name. I grin right back, my whiskey grin, say I play worse hands, and still walked in. Dead man stare, no breath, no prayer, just dust and bones and the smoking air. If she blinks first, I'll tip my hat, say, guess it ain't my time for that. The wind cuts deep through the ghost town line. The sun burns hard, but she ain't mine. If death my dance, I'll lead her slow to the edge of night where cowboys go. Dead man stare, we both just grin, one foot out, one still in. She drops the smoke, I draw my breath and wink right back at the face of death. There's a table at the edge of town, 2 chairs carved of bone and pine. I sat down with my back to the gray whiskey burning like a sign. He wore no face, just shadows grin with fingers cold as steel. He said, we've danced around too long, it's time to make the deal. I tipped my hat, said pour the glass, and leaned into the gloom. You take my soul, I keep my pride, don't drag me through no tomb. He nodded once and raised his cup like silence made it true. I drank to all the sins I'd done and all I still might do. There's fire in the whiskey and dust on the vow. I don't run from reapers, I face them here and now. No chains, no prayers, just boots on this ground. If death wants to dance, then let's go one more round there. The crows, they circled overhead, sky turning iron gray. He said most men beg or bargain, but you just wanna stay. I said the road don't scare me none, I've been alone too long. Just promise when the hour comes you'll hum a dying song. No choir, no priest, no sacred light, just smoking boots and fading night. You take what's yours, I leave the flame, a ghost in boots without a name. There's fire in the whiskey and dust on the vow. I don't bow to legends, I face them here and now. No chains, no mercy, no drum beat sound. Just a gun, a grin, and one last showdown. Turn cloak, dragging ash, no gun was drawn, no final clash, just two men quiet, dusk and stone, and a drink to end this ride alone. Smoke curls slow from her cold hand. Wind cuts deep through this dead land. She grins like time, says you look tired. I say ain't done till the sun's expired. Drawn at dusk, one breath, one fate. Ain't no mercy, it's too late. If death might judge, then let her decide. I'll meet her eyes and never hide. My boots sing low in the powdered sand. Stand still, gun in hand. She lights a smoke with a spark so cold. tick when the heart stands still. Only courage keeps the barrel filled. Her shadow moves, mine fades behind, but I pull first. Peace in mind. Drawn at dusk, no turning back. Smoke and silence, the sky goes black. If death still rides, I'll take that stride. She smiles slow. You fought with pride. I found him smiling in my chair, black cloak blowing in the midnight air. Said, ain't you early, said you late. I poured 2 drinks and sealed my fate. The fire cracked, the bottle passed. He said, you lived hard, but not too fast. I tipped my hat, leaned back and would. Said I'd do it twice if I only could. So cheers to the ride, to the dust on my boots, to sins and the silence and wasted truths. When the reaper knocks, don't you pretend. Just pour one knee and drink with the end. He lit a smoke with a ghostly spark. I laughed. You always hang round in the dark. He grinned, boy, light hurts the soul. I said, so does living, but here we go. Ain't no maps where I'm headed next, but I've read enough in your silent text. One last song, one final grin. A cowboy don't cry when death walks in. So cheers to the ride, to the dust on my boots, to sins and the silence and wasted truths. When the reaper knocks, don't you pretend. Just pour one knee and drink with the end. We drained the glass, no need for speech. 2 outlaws sitting just out of reach. One took souls, one took the road, and both wore black like a shared code. dust on my boots, scars on my name. Left my past in a trail of flame. Ain't got nothing but 6 strings and soul. Death keeps watching from down the road. But dust ain't death and pain ain't chains. I ride with ghosts but I pull the rain. Still hum my song, still light my flame. If you came to bury me, you came too late. Stars don't lie. They seen me crawl, they seen me try. Got no goal, no map, no kin, just the wind and will to win. 'Cause dust ain't death and fire still burns. I lost too much but I still return. Playing chords with blood and bone. Ain't no grave can call me home. If I fall, let it be standing. If I cry, let it sound like thunder. If I die, let them wonder why my boots never stop walking. Dust ain't death, I ain't done yet. I still breathe with no regret. This song's my gun, this road's my church. You'll find me singing through the dirt. Last whistle fades into silence. Sun's burning low, sky bleed red. Tracks of the lost where angels fled. Got nothing left but a match and a prayer, and a whisper saying, you still there? Ride, boy, ride, the dust don't die. Keep your soul where the cold winds cry. Death's on your tail, but she walks too slow, and the dust don't die where the wild winds blow. jaw of steel. Every scar reminds what's real. She lights her smoke, I grin and nod. Say you follow me, I'll follow God. Ride, boy, ride, the dust don't die. Keep your soul where the cold winds cry. Death's on your tail, but she walks too slow. And the dust don't die where the wild winds blow. Cut sharp through the canyon line. The world burns quiet, she's still behind. If she calls my name, I'll tip my hat. Say I rode this far, can you top that? Ride, boy, ride till the embers fade. You can't kill dust, it's what we're made. Death just smiles, says you ain't mine. And the dust keeps riding through time. Boots on gravel, sky bleach white. I ain't seen red since the last bar fight. Cigar in my teeth, sweat in my eye. Ain't no sheriff gonna watch me die. Dust don't forgive and the wind don't lie. Right through the silence where dead men cry. Ain't no prayers on a road like this. Just gritting my voice and a smoking kid. My saddle's warm, my soul stitched tight. I got scars from towns that forgot my ride. Every mile's a ghost I used to know. Every bullet still hums real low. Dust don't forgive and the wind don't lie. Right through the silence where dead men cry. Ain't no prayers on a road like this. Just gritting my voice and a smoking kid. Ain't looking for mercy, ain't begging for grace. Just me in the shadow that don't show my face. If the fire goes out, then I ride with the cold. But my name's carved deep in this outlaw road. Dust don't forgive and the wind don't lie. I ride through the dust till the day I die. Don't need a tombstone, don't need a cross, just a smoke in my mind. And the life I lost brizzing down low on a silent lip. Sky's gone gray like a sheriff's grip. Ain't no maps where I've been sent. My trail's a line the storm forget. Dust don't settle where I ride. Just boots and ghosts at either side. Ain't no peace, ain't no sign. Just a desert breathing down my spine. Sunsets bleeding over rusted plains. Got blood and whiskey in my veins. The law don't chase what it can't catch. I'm the fire that outlived the match. So dust don't settle where I ride. Just boots and ghosts at either side. Ain't no peace, ain't no sign. Dust don't settle where I ride. Just boots and ghosts at either side. I ain't clean, but I ain't blind. I was born for the road I leave behind. Don't ask if you're ready or not. It just falls down where the pain still rides. My boots been torn, my fire went dry, but I keep walking like I don't know why. Cigarette hanging soaked to the bone, picking on strings like they're carved in stone. This road's been long and the cold runs deep, but I ain't laying down, I ain't looking for sleep. Dust won't let me die. It clings to my name, been dragging this guilt through thunder and flame. My saddle's cracked, my past won't lie, but I still ride on the gun gray sky. No prayers left, no tears to cry. Only smoking songs and the will to try. A bottle don't talk, but it sure can sting, like the echo of a bullet that don't miss a thing. A man with a story got nowhere to hide, so I sing my loud in the pouring night. I buried my brothers, lost love to the wind, paid every price for my blood-borne sins. But there's fire in my fingers and weight in my words. and a song from the gut that still needs heard. Dust won't let me die. It clings to my name, been dragging this guilt through thunder and flame. My saddle's cracked, my past won't lie, but I still ride on either gun gray sky. No prayers left, no tears to cry, only smoking songs and the will to try. So if you see me on the edge of hell, picking a tune that the devil knows well, don't pity this rider, don't whisper goodbye. I was born in the dust and the dust don't die. Dust won't let me die. It's all I've known. The road, the rain, the pain I own. No clean slate, no holy light, just 6 strings and one last fight. No prayers left, no tears to cry, only smoking songs and the will to try. Whiskey glass still warm in hand, crosses whisper through the sand. Crow beside me keeping watch, morning breaks the devil's claw. Leather torn and spirit thin, buried dreams beneath my skin, a name carved deep in weathered stone. But I ain't done, not riding alone. I rise with the dust, I ride with the dead, blood in my boots, fire in my head. Graveyard sunrise, crows in the air. A man like me ain't never scared. This ain't my end, it's just my tone. I'm made of rust, of dust and bone. Candle flicker, shadows crawl, God don't answer every call, but I still ride through hurt and smoke. Every mile's another hole. I rise with the dust, I ride with the dead, blood in my boots, fire in my head. Graveyard sunrise, crows in the air. A man like me ain't never scared. This ain't my end, it's just my tone. I'm made of rust, of dust and bone. Trail, only wind and howling tail, but I got grit, I got flame, riding fast, don't need no name. I rise with the dust, I ride with the pain, whiskey and crow, and a soft refrain. Let them talk when I am gone. I was caught from dust and bone. Wind cuts cold through a dying town. Sun's burning low, shadows hanging down. He stands there smiling, smoke in the air. I tip my hat, you still ain't fair. Dust and judgment, sky on fire. Fate's got a hand, I can't retire. This is the end, I'll meet it proud, with a steady heart and my boots loud. The clock don't tick, it just stares back. Ain't no mercy on this track. Death takes a drag, says, boy, you're late. I grin, I ain't running, I'll meet my fate. Dust and judgment, sky on fire. Fate's got a hand, I can't retire. If this is the end, I'll meet it proud, with a steady heart and my boots loud. Sin, I see myself in the skull's cold grin. The echo hums, the dirt takes flight. Two souls meet in the edge of night. Dust and judgment, breath runs dry. The wind remembers but never cries. If death rides west when the smoke has cleared, tell of the man she faced, never feared. Never fear. Dust on my boots, whiskey on my breath. I ain't running from nothing, but I'm close to death. Rode through fire, slept with sin. A crow on the fence line grins like kin. I got dust in my blood, fire in my soul, a name carved in stone, but I'm still whole. Ain't no preacher gonna save me tonight. I ride with the shadows, out of mercy, out of light. Coyote cries under moonlit shame. The wind whispers stories but forgets my name. Card in my sleeve, devil in my deal. No time to pray, just time to feel. I got dust in my blood, fire in my soul, a name carved in stone, but I'm still whole. Ain't no preacher gonna save me tonight. I ride with the shadows, out of mercy, out of light. A match in a bottle
Got dust in my blood, fire in my soul, burning like embers I'll never control. The sun might set, but I don't kneel, 'cause I ride with ghosts that never heal.
Sun's going down like it's carrying sin. Raven on my shoulder whispering again. Gray markers tall, shadows real long. This land remembers every wrong. There's dust on my name, blood in my tracks. I ride with ghosts that don't look back. The wind don't lie and the crosses don't blink. You stare too long, you'll start to sing. Cowboy whistle, slow and erratic. My boots hit dirt and my heart hits bone. 1,000 sins I claim alone. Ain't no priest, ain't no law, just me and the wind and what I saw. There's dust on my name, cowboy whistle, ash in the flame. The crow knows truth, but won't speak my shame. So I hum low tunes that the dead still sing. Out where the wind don't carry a thing. Cowboy whistle. A man like me don't pray out loud. I ride in silence, wearing a shroud. But if she's waiting on the other side, I'll face my past with open eyes. There's dust on my name, but fire in my chest. I buried regret, let the crow do the rest. This land's my judge, the sky's my crown. I'll ride till the reaper brings me down. I lit the match with a shaking hand, watched the past turn into sand. That town took more than it gave, so I carved their names on a shallow grave. Fire ain't the end, it's just the start of a trail that burns inside my heart. Let the smoke rise, let them all pretend, but I ride on.
dust and ghosts behind my sight. Ain't no home where the righteous stay. Only men who choose the harder way. Fire ain't the end, it's just the truth, written in the scars of a wasted youth. Let them call me outlaw, let them sin. They're bounty men, I ride again. Wind in my coat, ash in my beard. Hell ain't scary when you faced your fear. The sun don't care, and neither do I. A man must burn before he flies. Fire ain't the end, it lights the road through blood and bone and every oath I owe. So let the reaper ride, I won't bend, not tonight. Fire ain't the end.
Boots in the gravel, sun hanging low, raven on my shoulder, riding slow. Ghost towns whisper what I've done wrong, but I ain't listening, just humming this song. Railroads and silent stones, no one waits and no one knows. I ride with wind, I ride along, with a name I lost and a heart of bone. Graves don't judge and crosses don't lie, they just stand watching the years roll by. My horse no better than to ask me why. We just move on neath the blood-red sky. Gravel roads and silent stones, a six-string past and a voice like moans. Coyote calls from the hills unknown, but I ride with death and I ride alone. Ain't no church bells out this way, just the creak of leather and the end of day. I don't pray much, don't believe in fate, but I tip my hat at every gate. Gravel roads and silent stones echo loud when you walk alone. Call my name where the dust has blown, let the wind decide where I go.
my blood runs cold. Crosses around me, stories told. Road keeps watch, don't blink in an eye. Seen more truth than any sky. Sun goes down, but I ain't sleep. Dreams don't come where the roots run deep. Dust on my coat, mud on my name. I came with nothing, I leave the same. But the graveyard ain't home, not for me. I ain't dirty yet, I still breathe. You can lay your stone, but don't you pray. I got one more ride, and I ain't staying today. No, the graveyard ain't home. Raven talks, says, boy, you're done. I sip my drink and block the sun. Death don't scare me, never did. I just nod and take my bid. They buried brothers right here on this land, but I still got lead in my hand. The graveyard ain't home, not tonight. I still got ghosts, I gotta fight. Whiskey's burning candle low, but I ain't leaving slow. I ride, and death don't know. Boots tore up from walking wrong road. This heart still hums like a rail car load. Hands like leather, soul like flint. Ain't broke yet though life gave hint. I ain't done, no not yet. This grit still sings through blood and sweat. You can take my name, take my flame, but I ride on just the same. Yeah, this grit still sings. And I ain't done with things. Saddle's worn, my back is too, but I play truth on a string or two. Every scar's got a tune, got a tale. Ain't no wind strong enough to make me beg. I ain't done, no not yet. This grit still sings through blood and sweat. Ain't met peace, ain't met death, ain't drawing my final breath. Yeah, this grit still sings like a fire in the west. You hear that howl, is the wind or me? Can't tell no more, but I still feel free. This six strings my back to life. Dust ain't buried my grit. This road ain't paved, but it's mine, and my soul still walks that line. Yeah, this grit still sings, even when death brings wings. My strings as the sky turned black, felt cold breath creeping down my back. I knew the shape standing still behind a hood of skull in the end of time. But I strung before the reaper comes, sing my truth on worn out lungs. I ain't begging, I won't run, let the devil hear what I've become. Fingers crack, but the rhythm stays. Dust on my boots, scars on my name. I made my peace with loaded guns, but this guitar weighs more than one. So I strum before the reaper calls. Don't need no saints, don't fear the fall. Let the silence break and hum. I play my soul, then I'm done. Said no word, just nodded slow like he had heard. My song hung thick in the desert air, then vanished like a final prayer. Still I strum before the reaper walks, 'cause music speaks when no man talks. If this is it, well I ain't numb, I'll die with chords under my thumb. Boots still warm from the hell I lit. Ash in my beard, not proud of it. Town's behind with the sky on fire, but the road ahead's my funeral pyre.
The fire don't ride alone, it whispers low and moans. With every step my sins keep pace in this land where God's erased. Low whistle melody. Gold in my satchel, blood on my sleeve. No preacher left that I believe. The devil rides in dust and bone, but I ride faster all alone. The fire don't ride alone, it follows like a stone, burning down what I can't face on trails that time won't trace. Whistle through teeth like a rattlesnake hiss. The wind don't talk, but it sure don't miss. I ain't no hero, I ain't no king, just a man with matches and a burning wing. The fire don't ride alone, it's carved into my tone. My path's a flame I can't outrun, and I ride west with a smoking gun. Two glasses rest on a weathered plank, one for the living, one for the dank. Boots in the dust, shadows growing long. Me and the reaper just humming a song. Ain't no fear in the clink of glass, a man don't beg when the end comes fast. I'll sit here proud, no final plea, just whiskey and death, and a toast to me. He don't talk much, just sips and grins, counting the cost of my past sins. But I've seen worse and I've walked through flames. Ain't no cloak gonna end my name. Ain't no fear in the clink of glass, a man don't beg when the end comes fast. I'll sit here proud, no final plea, just whiskey and death, and a toast to me. Buzzards in the air, but I ain't blinking, I just stare. He nods like he knows I ain't done. This